This is Halo, the game that came with your Xbox when you bought it 12 years ago. The killer app from Microsoft that turned into one of the most successful series ever. In case you needed to be reminded, Halo is about Master Chief, the green guy in the suit, who crash lands on Halo.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you alright? Can you move?
Okay, buddies. Come on, let's go. Oh, they're all asleep. Wake up. Come on. Nope. They're dead. You are alone on Halo. For now.
There's nothing we can do.
What's really amazing about this game is just the atmosphere. Especially at this level. This is the level we all remember. Level 2. Halo. The amazing skyboxes. Just look at that.
Detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach.
Wow.
I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone
And suspenseful music. Yes, run to that waterfall. I know now that's not really the best idea. I mean, it's a good place to hide, but I should have already went over the bridge. But this is what you would have done back in 2002 when you'd never played it before.
Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors.
Actually, no, you wouldn't have had your pistol out yet because in 2002 you wouldn't have realised that the piston? I say piston? The pistol is by far the most powerful weapon in the galaxy. Sorry about the choppy waterfall audio. I don't know if a plug's hanging out or if I just shouldn't have set it to surround sound. Tiptoe. We don't want the big bad alien thing to see us. Look at those water effects. When this game came out, only Wave Race Blue Storm had better looking water than this. Actually, I'm not even sure if that was out when this game came out. I think they came out around the same time. Either way, Wave Race's water actually does stuff. But why am I talking about Wave Race? This is Halo. I don't even like Wave Race Blue Storm. Well, glad that's over. Now I can actually cut to other stuff. So, you're a silent, 7-foot tall Space Marine, green machine, badass. Then you kill aliens. And that is your job. But you must remember that back when this game came out, there was nothing like it. This revolutionized first-person shooters. I'm not even a fan of first-person shooters, but I definitely like this one. Because look, you can splatter your enemies as much as you like. That's a great feature.
Charlie, we read you. Is that you, Cohammer? Roger, fire team Charlie. Good to hear from you. The Master Chief and I need some backup. Can you spare a few men?
Sure, Cortana. All right, who's in? Volunteers step up, on the double. The rest of you, get to the dropship.
This is the Warthog, a futuristic super military vehicle capable of holding 3 passengers, counting the driver and gunner, and matching your suit so you can drive around in style. It drives wherever you point it. I love that. No, I mean literally. Like you just point the camera and you push the stick and it drives. I didn't mean that as a metaphor or anything.
So it must lead somewhere.
The soothing female voice is Cortana, a little computer program living in Chief's arm who tells him useful things like how this cave isn't natural. Big surprise! There are a wide variety of environments. There are plenty of indoorish levels which I don't really care for that much, but the game really shines through these great outdoor open world areas to explore.
We're approaching the
Microsoft was very serious about bundling this game with the Xbox. You got an Xbox, you got Halo, and a Halo controller. Pretty neat, huh? Well, in the very early days of the Xbox, you would have gotten this massive Duke controller. I didn't have any of those myself, but I know people who do. And that's what I would have played this on the very first time I tried it. And I remember it being very hard to use. Of course, back then I was only like 5 years old. Now I've got really big ape hands, so the big controller might actually be a good idea. I might try and find one of them. There are a wide variety of weapons and vehicles to choose from, both human and alien. This is the Needler, which fires out little crystally needles, and I'm just gonna run away from these guys because there's no point fighting them.
The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
The sound effects and music are all fantastic. You get great big booming grenade noises and the screams of fear from the little grunts that you just pulverized everywhere. All these enemies have so much personality. The grunts flail their arms in the air wildly as they run away. These, I think they're called hunters, I can't remember. They just run at you with their swords or guns and they will not stop till you're dead. Some of them are even invisible, like that one on the left. I'm sure you didn't see him. But this game started so many popular conventions of the shooter genre, like regenerating armor, as we see here. Even the methods of control are different. This one handles very much like PC shooters of the day, but console shooters were very odd. Some of them had the aiming reticule where you could move it anywhere around the screen rather than it be centered and move your camera, such as GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, and Time Splitters. But Halo had such a strong influence on the action game market that pretty much every action game ever since has used the same style of control, same jump and reload buttons, everything. It's crazy. So in conclusion, look, Halo is an absolutely fantastic game, it's a masterpiece, but I wouldn't call it the greatest game of all time, which is something that kind of annoyed me about the Guinness World Records Gamers Edition. They had some sort of list of the, I think it was 25 or 50 greatest games of all time, and they put this number 1. And that annoyed me quite a bit. It didn't annoy me anywhere near as much as them putting Call of Duty at number 2. God, what's wrong with these people? But at least Pac-Man made it in there, albeit like around 20, but he was in there. Look, it's a great game and all, and one of those must-haves for your Xbox. And again, if you have an Xbox, you didn't really miss it. I'm sure everyone with an Xbox has this game, except for the one guy who has an Xbox and only plays Midtown Madness 3, but you know what I mean. G'day there, I'm SnakeOfBacon. Now, you the viewers must decide in the comments below what game I'm going to review next. I could use more than one vote, I'd like a few. Anyway, the candidates are Suzuki Alster Extreme Racing. If you're watching this, please vote. I don't want Mr. Denmark 48 to decide every game I review. Formula 1 Championship Edition for the PlayStation 3. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for the PlayStation. Super Monkey Ball Deluxe for the PlayStation 2. Wave Race Blue Storm for the GameCube. You saw that one coming, didn't you? Top Spin for the Xbox. And lastly, Tekken 3D Prime for the 3DS. Now, please, vote.